around these men for like 60 seconds more. I was like, you know what? Bags of chips are mobile. So I just grabbed the bag of chips.
What did he say?
Like, let's go. And we just announced like, hey, we're gonna go because you guys are all horrible.
Bro, you ain't taking no chips from mine at my house, bro.
Hey, that's mine.
Yeah, straight out.
Why'd you invite us back here, man? And so I turned to my friend and I was like, well, I was promised food. So I'm going to be eating all these chips and then we can balance.
Alright, we're done.
Is that not fact?
Yeah, that's fact, yeah.
The majority of men were just doing their shit.
Yeah, 100%, bro. I don't know what's going on. At the end of the day, bro, deal with it. Or we back.
Alright, what do we have here, bro?
Apparently, dating has been ruined by, for this generation. Apparently, red pill content has fucked us. Red pilling, so like, you got that Andrew Tate type bullshit.
Yeah.
Now, I'll admit, at first, I've taken the pill.
Yeah.
But now, like, later you realize, like, oh, the red pill's, like, kind of bullshit. But hey, look, apparently it's ruined dating. Let's take a look, bro.
Oh, hold on. Have these guys subscribed yet?
Bro, not only that, have you guys joined the Discord yet?
Facts,
Come
bro. The
on,
Discord is
bro.
live, guys. Let's join. Video recommendations up. Let's get it, bro.
What is going on with the way men are talking to women these days?
Oh, it's the red pill content, and it's now so officially widespread and unavoidable that whilst it was originally aimed at people in like their 20s and high school, middle school years, it's reached people in their 30s and 40s, and I want to talk about it today because I'm starting to notice it too.
What?
That's crazy.
What?
How the hell did it go down that way, bro?
yeah.
That's crazy.
In fairness, it really started to pick up and gain traction around like 10 years ago. So males in their 20s are now in their 30s and approaching
10
their 40s.
years ago?
Yeah, 10 years ago, that's
I'd say at least 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
When Andrew Tate popped off. From what she's saying, she's like 10 years ago, nah, boo-boo. Nah, I
I
find
don't
that...
know what university she's living in, bro.
Yeah.
God damn.
She's blaming the red pill community for all that? For the dating market? Alright.
And this is how you ruin entire generations and spans of males and dating for everyone. And if you're not familiar with red pill content, it's a lot of things now, but originally started as like male, like gym bro influencers trying to like teach beta males how to get women, but they would teach them all the wrong things so that they never actually got women. And
Okay, here's the thing, right, bro? Here's the fucking... Now, I'll admit, like I said, I taken the red pill, all that bullshit. And, you know, I don't subscribe to that anymore because it's fucking toxic. You got people like Fresh and Fit, Andrew Tate, who he said good shit at the start, but now has dropped off and starts rug pulling people with crypto.
Yeah, he turned into an old man.
Yeah.
Bro's getting grumpy.
For her to say the red pill community was beforehand and it's ruined dating, I'm more a subscription that feminism done like ruined dating, and then the red pill is more of the response for that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's the way I'm coming at it because
The way I see it, like feminism took the masculinity out of the world because we would let the women run over everything.
Facts.
Realistically,
Yeah.
it's hard to say it without.
I think we're gonna help you out here. It's more like nowadays women they want the men to be traditional, but them to be modern.
Yeah.
They want you to pay for the date, but they
Yeah.
also want to go work.
Yeah.
Make their money and shit.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. That's the way you want to operate. But if you're blaming it on like the red pill, boo boo. Look at feminism. That's not equality.
The thing is, for all these years, the men didn't complain. They didn't say like, "Oh yeah, you should be like this, you should be like that." You should be like this." They didn't be like, "Oh, you can't do that."
Yeah.
They just did what they were doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
Is that not fact?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The majority of men were just doing their shit.
Yeah.
And not saying anything out or whatever.
It's like women nowadays, even back then, don't approach women at a car park. Don't go to the gym and talk to women. We want to be left alone.
Yeah.
We leave them alone. Where are all the men at?
Yeah, literally.
Bro, what do you mean?
For example, with Andrew Tate bringing masculinity back in the world, it was an issue for most women when it had nothing to do with them. Yeah, Andrew Tate said, be like this, do this, be like this, be alpha, all that shit.
Yeah.
Bro, he's trying to bring the boys up from being like, not higher than women, but just like strong.
Yeah, exactly. Because don't you girls want a strong man to lead?
And that was an issue for most women.
A lot of guys will get butthurt about getting their heart broken by a girl, and they'll just be just on that shit. And we know, bro. We listen to Juice, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. We know what it's like on that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, grab a pair and just keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Which I can respect. So let's see what she says.
They would be continually reliant on their channels and they made money forever. But a huge problem with that, besides the fact that men are literally just keeping each other down, is that women also have to deal with the outcomes of this. Because it's teaching them to treat women like garbage, and apparently that's how you get girls, which obviously never works. And it became so prevalent that I literally gave gave up on dating a few years ago because it was so irritating to deal with such horrible little men. And it was like a large group, and they were like, oh, a bunch of us are gonna go back and like chill at the apartment and like listen to music, maybe watch the movies if you guys want to come hang out. It was a large group, and we're like, sure, that sounds fun, like an after party function. And so the moment we leave and we start like walking back to their apartment, which is a few blocks away, these men start being like weirdly passive aggressively rude to us, just openly, like blatantly to our faces. Like backhanded comments, subtle negging, all this is very like day one introductory to red pill content, right? Neg women and put them down. So literally red flags left and right till it gets to the point where we're like halfway to their apartment, and I turn to my friend, I like take her aside and I'm like, hey, what is going on here? And she's like, I don't know, but this is weird. Like, why are they suddenly such a-holes? And we both agree, like, we feel like we've committed to this. We're almost to the apartment, but if things don't turn around the second we get there, like, we're out because this is horrible. What is wrong with these men? So we
Bro, hold on. Don't put up with it. Walk the other way.
Yeah, just leave.
If you simply don't like him, just walk the other way.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, bro, just because you had this bad moment with these guys, bro, you're saying generations?
Yeah, bro.
And other men around the whole world?
She's blaming that behavior on red pill, which is, I mean, red pill is one thing, but you're saying, can't they just be assholes?
Yeah.
They can just be dicks. Like,
literally.
They could be like, you could be talking to that one guy that was nice in front of that group, and then the rest of them be like assholes.
Yeah.
Can't just blame it on like, oh, it's these guys are just part of the red pill community. Yeah. Because I could say every girl that doesn't treat men equally, I can just say they're feminists. But that's not right. That's incorrect.
Yeah.
So.
Finally get to the apartment where they said one of them lives, but then like a bunch of the other guys are just visiting in town, which is why there's blow up air mattresses everywhere. But right away, the whole place is decorated like an Airbnb, and the vibes feel very hotelic. But we go back into the kitchen, and I think there's like 6 men or so that were there total, and 5 of them roughly, all of them except for the one guy talking to us essentially, are just like sitting down on their phones, like locked in, as if we're not even there. And we're looking at each other like, what are we even doing here? Because there's only one guy still talking to us, and he's just being openly rude to us. And it got to a point where even I wasn't trying to fight back anymore because I just didn't care. And you know that that's a bad sign when I've stopped fighting a man. And at no point would any of them give us a straight answer for whether or not that was an Airbnb they were staying at, which was like super weird. But at a certain point in being like...
Bro, you put yourself in this situation, you entertain the situation, and you're dealing with the situation.
Facts.
You have every moment and every chance to just walk away. And even if you started walking from wherever you were and they already started switching up, bro, just walk away,
yeah,
bro.
just leave, bro. You have no obligation to stay there if you're not feeling it.
Yeah.
Legit, you grab your friend and you be like, all right, let's go. These guys are acting up.
Simple. The vibes aren't there. Just dip.
Either they found you attractive at first, but then later on they didn't like you and they wanted you to fuck off, but they didn't have the heart to tell you. Or this one guy was like, you know, wanted to talk to you but was too nervous and the others didn't want you there. Either way, if the vibes weren't there, you have every right to fucking leave.
Ignored by these men in their own home. We were both kind of like, hey, so what's the move? Like, what are we doing here? Because they had promised us, like, that there would be food and stuff back at the place. Like, are we ordering pizzas? And they literally looked back at us and they went, I don't know. What are you doing here? I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here, actually. I turned to my friend. My friend was like...
It's the same concept as girls getting free drinks from guys at the bar.
Yeah, they just wanted a quick snack and dip. Yeah.
So you put yourself in that situation, you have to deal with that situation, and you can't say nothing about it.
Yeah, facts.
Because you are only there for the food.
you can't leave, bro. Like, come on, bro. Grab an Uber. It's 2025 now, bro.
Just walk out the door. Just exit yourself from the situation, bro. You don't have to put up with that shit.
Why'd you invite us back here, man? And so I turned to my friend and I was like, well, I was promised food. So I'm going to be eating all these chips, and then we can back.
All right, we're done.
You answered your own question, love.
Nah. Come on, bro.
But then after having to be around these men for like 60 seconds more, I was like, you know what? Bags of chips are mobile. So I just grabbed the bag of chips off the table, and I was like, let's go. And she was like, please and thank you. And we head for the door. And we just announced, like, hey, we're going to go because you guys are all horrible.
She stole the chips.
Yeah, she stole the chips.
That's crazy.
Maybe she likes the nice guy. I don't fucking know his sitch. But hey, you do you. You put yourself in that situation. You deal with that situation.
She went to the place. She stayed there for however long she did. She entertained it.
Yep.
And then took the chips and then left, bro. God damn.
Facts, bro.
You ain't taking no chips from my house, bro.
Hey, that's mine.
Yeah, straight out.
Bro, yeah, 100%, bro. I don't know what's going on. At the end of the day, bro, deal with it.